silly costume. Hey, don't you really want to be like me?
Mr. Wildbill, would you like some coffee?
Oh, yes, that would be delightful. Well? Ooh, that's good coffee.
Mr. Wildbill, when am I going to get to be on your show?
Oh, don't you worry, my little darling. We'll have plenty of time for you. I've got big plans for you. Down here, I'm trying to get away. To make some time in this scene, you've got to pay to play. You're trying to make me wild now, I'm trying to be more tame. For me to do what you do, I'd have to be insane. I can't afford it. I can't afford to play with you. No, I can't afford it. I can't afford to play this game. I can't afford to play this game. I can't afford it. I can't afford to be with you.
Get a job. We'll return after these important messages.
Ethnic stereotypes don't help.
I'm the Italian man. Spaghetti and meatballs are my favorite meal.
Now hold it right there. This is an ethnic stereotype. Is this the way most Italian Americans really behave? No! This is a misconception based on fear.
I'm afraid I'm not going to get to eat.
Look at this. This is a stereotype. It's like calling someone a wop, or a guinea, or a greaseball. Again, I ask you, is this the way most Italian Americans really behave?
No, this is the way most Italian Americans really behave. Jeez, now let me eat my spaghetti and meatballs, will you, Mr. Noisy Man? I'm hungry.
Figlia mia cutterara, mamma mia, pensaccio.
And now back to Get a Job. On last week's show, we saw Wild Bill try his hand at his very own suicide hotline. After a number of losses, Wild Bill decides to buckle down and look for a more suitable position.
Plenty of booze in there.
Let's watch Wild Bill as he pounds the pavement in this episode of Get a Job.
Looking for work?
In here? In here?
Yeah.
A job in here. You want to work here? Well, that makes me very nervous. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I don't know. The man in the flying saucer, he said that you could maybe get a job in there, but I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Once in every man's life occurs a most embarrassing moment. Mine was when I happened to appear with Dirty Hanky Sanders, a fat, bald-headed, pseudo-comedian, singer, actor, in a group known as Kill Me. Well, I thought that every record of that group had been lost to posterity, thank God. But unfortunately, some music archaeologist has fished up this videotape that I'm going to show you now. Ladies and gentlemen, Kill Me!
She always takes my order, service with a smile. Those tight hot short skirts will always be in style. When she's bending over, I always sneak a peek. My saucy, naughty, funky, lovely pinky donut girl. When she's bending over, I always sneak a peek. Then she slaps my face and says that I'm a freak. When she swings those hips, she doubles all her tips. My sexy, sassy, sleazy, goofy, pinky donut girl. When she swings those hips, she doubles all her tips. Platinum blonde, pink frosted lips, $2 check, $5 tip. Beehive hairdo, how I love you. My sleazy, crafty, crazy, lusty, pinky donut girl. Coconut and chocolate, jelly, cream and crumb are my favorite flavors, just to name you some. Burnt bacon, greasy eggs, super stacked, crazy legs, my naughty, wacky, dirty, pinky donut girls. And there I was at 42nd Street and 8th Avenue, New York City, the Big Apple, just like I pictured it. I was starving. I wanted food, plenty of it, cheap, greasy, and I headed right down 8th Avenue to the Pinky Donut Shop. I looked in the window, and there she was, my dream girl, bending over the griddle, hotcakes, and plenty of them. I said, baby, what looks good tonight? What do you recommend? She said, for you, big boy, the entire menu. That was the Pinky Donut Shop. Oh, I guess I had about 47 cups of coffee and every flavor of the rainbow. Donuts from A to Z, apple dumplings to zeppelins. Then I developed a condition my pop used to call the trots. Ooh, I had to go to the toilet, but really bad. I headed out to the street, no public facilities. What's the matter with you New Yorkers? I had to make burnt bacon, greasy eggs, super stacked, crazy legs, my platinum blonde, atomic bomb, beehive hairdo, do I dare to tell you I love you, my silly, juicy, kinky, pinky donut girls.
You know, like those were the days when we seen in those video clips. Can you tell me a story about how the band Kill Me got its name?
Okay, I wish it was a funny story, but it's really not. Our bass player, well, we let him play bass. He moved equipment. The kid, what was his name? Rudolph, Randy.
Oh, him.
Yeah, we're sitting around and we're trying to come up with a name for the band. And he says, well, boss, he always called me boss. He says, boss, what? We want everybody to like us, right? So how about calling the band Like Me? I said, Like Me? You idiot, I'd rather call them Kill we did. That's what, how I remember it anyway.
All right, can you just hold that thought? I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back if you don't mind. Just 1 second, I'll be right back.
That's right, it's time once again for Shat Chat. Shat Chat. It's the only television show with the most unbelievable bullshit stories. And here he is, the Shat Chat master himself, Wild Bill Olland.
You know, it's like I was telling Jerry Vale the other day when he called me on the telephone. I said, Jerry, you're doing the same act that you've been doing since 1954. Why don't you get with it? Why don't you do something new? Why don't you do something different? He said, Billy, I saw that stinking rock and roll band that you've been performing with. And that's what's different. I don't want to be that. I'll stick to singing Valari and give me a pizza pie. I said, Jerry, come on, it's the 1990s. When are you going to grow up? You're still living in the past. I hate people that live in the past. He said, Bill, are you getting paid for that crap that you do with those stinking funky nights? I said, well, no. He said, get out of the business, kid, he told me. So I ain't talking to Jerry Vale anymore.
You know, the flying saucer came down, and there was this little vegetables driving it. It looked like the flaming carrot, you know, the flaming carrot, and he had the fire coming out of the top of his head.
Really?
Yeah, and he talked like very, very rudimentary. The things he said were very simple, but were easy to understand.
Hello, gorgeous. Say, can you tell me, is the proprietor present at the moment? I'm going to do him a favor and let him hire me for a job. The proprietor is playing pool on the premises. What kind of a piss hole is it? That's it. All right. Thanks, gorgeous. So you're gonna hire me? Or what? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I got up about 9:30 p.m. I had to run to the bank, then I had to run and get drugs, then I had to run and get liquor, then I had to run and get cigarettes, and I still haven't taken a shit yet. We're privileged to have with us tonight one of my favorite people, a person that's been in the news, and probably, really has always been a hero of mine. Can we have a big hand for the mass murderer, John Wayne Gacy, ladies and gentlemen. John Wayne Gacy. John, he's baby. I love you, boy. Ooh.
Hello, boys.
What a kidder. Hey, Gacy, I didn't recognize you outside of your clown outfit, but this is a nice touch, I'll tell you that.
Hello, boys.
You know, me and John Wayne Gacy, before he became as famous as he is today, we used to hang out on the porch together. I didn't bother looking down, did I, John? I thought I might have found something of your secrets, eh?
Hello, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for John Wayne Gacy, ladies and gentlemen. I want to announce once and for all, ladies and gentlemen, that I've finally overcome my incredibly stupid obsession with blonde women with shoulder-length hair who have it curled up like this. As you all know, it began in Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, when I was a young man and it was my first love. Well, it's over with now, because for the last 20 years, all I've looked for is somebody that looked like Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS. As a matter of fact, the only blonde with shoulder-length hair that was curled in like this that could ever get me back into liking blondes would be Karen Cupcake herself from Nanticoke, Pennsylvania.
Karen Cupcake? That is me!
We'd like to thank everybody that was involved with the show, ladies and gentlemen, all our cast. Anne-Marie Lindblom here, what a wonderful performer. Mickey French, one of my favorite people in the whole world. Lisa Roquet, one of the beautiful people in the industry today. We'd also like to thank Tom Loftus, who played the part of Mr. Nasty, Hanky Sanders, who played the part of Tubby Jones, and who could forget Rachel Pratt, who played Dippy, or whatever the fuck her name was, and Randy Pratt, who helped us out with a couple of scenes. The hardest worker in the whole show, Mr. Craig Harris. And of course, we'd like to remember, who was it? The ugliest dog in the world. I can't remember his name. Carol Cosgrove helped us out with that one. Let's hear it for Rappin' with Moon, everybody. Moon Mullins appeared with us on that little appearance there. He was a great performer, too. And who could forget, although she never seems to show up, Miss Eileen O'Connor, one of the great performers in the industry today. Let's all give a good wild bill. Well, before we do, let's say thank you to the most important people in this whole show. The audience. You people in the dark out there watching us. Thank you for watching. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.